Hey folks, this is the latest update on what I'm calling my Jon Gruden political file. Jon Gruden has a track record of helping Republican Party members seek office. Not just 2012, as I pointed out in my previous video, where he helped Mitt Romney in terms of a donation. Not a lot, but he was actively involved in it, and that he donated money to him over Barack Obama, and then of course George Allen, who was seeking the Senate seat, George Allen Jr. But more recently, he helped another member of the Republican Party try to get a local seat in the Tampa City Council, Avis Davidson. Who's Avis Davidson? Ms. Davidson is a black Republican who was a former school teacher who, prior to the involvement of Jon and his wife Cindy, was a nun. On September 8th, 2016, the Grudens held a fundraiser at their North Tampa home to help Ms. Davidson raise money. The Grudens did $8,000 for her. A number of high-level members of the Republican Party in Hillsborough County came by the Grudens' home to assist. And because of their help, and again, Jon Gruden's major star power, remember this is 2016, he's already ESPN analyst, right? Ms. Davidson didn't gain the Tampa City Council seat that was open because of a special election, but she only lost the election by 65 votes. 65, that's right. So you would say, okay, what's the so what of this? This is the so what. You have not just Jon Gruden as an active member of the Republican Party, but also Jack Del Rio, now his predecessor or predecessor to be, the former Oakland Raiders head coach, also a Republican, or at least right-wing supporter. Why do I say that? Because March 24th of 2017, Coach Del Rio issued a tweet supporting none other than Fox News right-wing commentator Sean Hannity, when Hannity was stirring up the news about the Seth Rich controversy and all that. Okay, and then Coach Del Rio's wife Linda got on Twitter and expressed her regret for voting for Donald Trump. Now, considering that she wrote that and that her husband, Coach Del Rio, is a fan of Sean Hannity, who is a big supporter of Donald Trump, it's, fair to reason that, hey, look, Coach Del Rio had some influence over his wife and who she decided to vote for in the 2016 election. It wasn't Hillary, it was Trump, okay? Now, you take those two together and you have to ask the broader question. Does the National Football League consist of teams ran by owners and coaches who are predominantly white and Republican over players who are predominantly black and Democrat? Now you would say, okay, why is that important? Well, if you have to ask that question in light of the NFL protests, I have to say to you, are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? And I use man euphemistically. Because after Jerry Richardson elected to step down from his role as owner of the Carolina Panthers, Diddy, Colin Kaepernick, and Steph Curry of the Warriors announced they wanted to team up to buy that NFL organization. Why? To combat the kind of institutional racism that has come to shape these owner-player squabbles and disagreements. You have to really not fear to look at what your heroes do. Your heroes are your owners, the coaches, and the players. And it's okay to ask. If you're going to ask about a player's conduct, why not ask about a coach's political conduct, political leanings? Who are they? What do they stand for? Why? Gruden, again, is obviously active in Republican Party politics. In fairness to Gruden, he is also active in fundraising for such causes as the eradication of cancer. And that's well documented. But this is politics. What kind of coach are we getting now? we didn't have, in 1998, when he was coach, the luxury, if you will, of the ease of use of the internet and social media and the transfer of information as we do today to find out, what he does politically. And that's all I care about, because it is directly related to NFL protests and also the Rooney Rule. Because now we have to ask this other question. Is the reason why a number of organizations in the NFL playing lip service to the Rooney Rule because they want to protect jobs for the white Republican coaches, their friends? Is Paul Gunther, or are Paul Gunther and John Morton also Republican? Why would Gruden name them? Gunther being the Bengals defensive coordinator, defense didn't do well. Morton being the Jets offensive coordinator, Jets offense ranked 28th in the league. Why them? As opposed to Harold Goodwin, the Arizona Cardinals offensive coordinator, whose offense was #1 in the league in 2015 and then number 9th in 2016, 23rd this year because of Carson Palmer's injuries, and Palmer's since now retired. But all of those questions are on the table, and I'm absolutely certain the P. Diddy's of the world, the Colin Kaepernicks of the world, and the Steph Currys of the world are going to think this information is very important. Subscribe to Zenny62. Stay tuned to Zenny62 live stream. Bookmark Zenny62.com and check out my newest blog, OaklandNewsOnline.com. Follow me on Twitter, Zenny62. I'll see you.